We recently talked about how we haven't watched much 80s wrestling, but today that changes because guess what, guys? We are back here on Fog Wrestling to review Mid-Atlantic Pro Wrestling, 4th of January 1986 edition of this show. Holy moly! We are going a while back into the I was going to say the future. We're going a while back into the past, man. It's going absolutely out one ear and into the other. Now, this is NWA, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. At this point, Ric Flair was the dog. Ric Flair was the absolute legend. Now, the weird thing about this is, now, there wasn't an awful lot on this show, right? But if you look at the results, there was a hell of a lot on this show. And to be honest, I don't really understand why there was so much, like, going on, but at the same time not going on. So let's just talk about this show nonetheless. But we do kick off in the middle of a match. Like, for me, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, why are we kicking off with the middle of a match here? Absolutely ridiculous. We are in Atlanta, Georgia, and that is pretty much how this one goes. But we do have Big John Studd. I don't even think his name was Big John Studd, but he's taken on some jobber, and I think this guy's name was Rocky King. No, not Rocky King. George South. Sorry, it was George South. So we've got George South here against Big John Studd. For me, this match was all right. It was bearable. Jim Cornette getting involved with his tennis racket, like he always tends to do. I don't mind Cornette, right? And he does love, like, this era of wrestling. Like, he hypes up something chronic in here. Is this era of wrestling better than today's? Yeah, but would I rather watch today's, certain stuff of today's? Yes, but that doesn't change the fact that, today's wrestling sucks. It's just I wasn't that big, and I think the pinnacle of the 80s was way better than today's pinnacle. Hogan slamming Andre and big moments like that, like the Royal Rumble back then as well, like the Mega Powers. But just like throwaway jobber matches, I don't know, not really for me this. But Big John Studd wins. Jim Cornette getting a lot of interference in there. We cut backstage. We've got a Dusty Rhodes promo, the $1 Million Smile, baby. I'm the son of a plumber, and I'm gonna lay the smacker down on you, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. My name's Dusty Rhodes, player. And the interviews were being handed out here by Big Bob Caudle. Big Bob Caudle was not afraid to get his hands down and dirty here with this show. Absolute chaos happening here. We then cut back to the ring after this promo for Dusty Rhodes. Was that a good promo for Dusty Rhodes? I thought Dusty Rhodes was always overrated, especially in the ring. But on the mic, I mean, he's alright. He's alright on the mic, right? I'm not going to try and sit here and say the guy absolutely sucks. But at the same time, to me, he's not special by any means. At least, to me, he's not. He just, the list makes him sound unique, a lot more uniquer than what he is. But it's not exactly spectacular. But the promo was alright. We then cut back the Jimmy James. We got Jimmy James. We've got Jim Cornette in the ring, of course. He cuts a bit of a promo, just typical heel heat promo, and then we do have the Midnight Express taking on Alan Martin and Paul Gardner for the NWA World Tag Team Championships. This match, like I said, man, it wasn't exactly spectacular. 6 minutes 37. The opening match just seemed to go on and on and on and on. Dragged the arse clean out of it. We then cut backstage. Who the fuck have we cut in a promo? I can't even remember who it was. Some guy, right? He had his back to the camera. He was just talking a load of shite. And it didn't go anywhere. This sucked. I'm sorry, damn it. This sucked. But the NWA know what they're talking about here. And then Bob Dooley's like, oh, yes, guys. And our main event is the main man, J.J. Dillon. Now, I'd never watched a J.J. Dillon match, right? The only time I've ever seen him was in a bull strap match, like, was WCW. I don't even know what he was he commissioner or something? And I thought he sucked then. Apparently he was racist, so he sucked even more. But this match, right, it fucking sucked. Is your main event. I forgot about a match here, right? Ivan Koloff defeated Rocky King. So that match happened, right? Which was alright. That match was actually alright. But then, right, this match, this main event for the fucking, this rope Texas rope match, this absolutely sucked, man. Make no mistake about it. This match was fucking hot garbage, shite. It really, really was. It was awful. It was absolutely abysmal. I don't know what age JJ Dillon was here in 1986, but he couldn't work, right? It's weird that, like, in WCW, like, when I was watching him, I mean, that's like, what, 10 years for this point? Maybe like 11, 12 years? Maybe less than that. He didn't look too old, like. For here, he looked, it's almost like he got older. And that's pretty much where your show ended, man. I thought this show was shite. I mean, I literally just randomly picked a show. Hell, it was at the start of 1986, guys. I did not enjoy it. So, yeah, it was hard to get thumbnails as well for this. But I'm going to give this show a flat 2 out of 10.